Hello, my name is Melanie, and my tutorial today is about the fact that I just fell victim to purchasing a fake women's North Face Denali jacket online. I don't know if I can mention the site that I got it from, so maybe you can write me through my YouTube channel here, and I can tell you that way. Anyhow, I just put in on Google North Face Denali women's jacket, and this site came up, so apparently a reputable site, so I thought. Should have done further investigation, and I might have noticed that they were selling brand new current season Burberry scarves for $180, and that would have been my first clue if I would have looked a little bit better. But it was Cyber Monday, and I was in a hurry to get the deal, and it wasn't even that great of a deal. It was around $90 that I paid for it, which you can get at Nordstrom Rack for that anyway, so I didn't think it was that incredible of a deal, even though the retail is $179, which can bring us right here to one of the first red flags, where it says MSRP $165, which I know that's not so. And this one is one of my real ones that I did purchase at Nordstrom Rack. And, well, I guess you can't see it on here, but it's $179. I will in a minute go over the differences of the tags. Actually, I could do that now. Again, this one is the real one, the cerise pink. This one, not even sure what it's called, because I don't think it's a real North Face color scheme. Anyhow, the tags on a North Face Denali are always going to be hanging from the zipper on the side pocket, so they're not actually puncturing the jacket like they are in the fake one with the tag here. This is always a big red flag of a fake, where the tag is at, even though the tag, you could tell from looking at it, is completely fake and in the wrong place and whatnot. So that was red flag number one when I opened the package and saw the big L on here for large, when I saw how thin the tag was and that it didn't have all the other pieces of the tag that the real one has. There's not always all these pieces on the real one. Sometimes in stores they can get ripped off, but that tag is a big no-no right there. The real tag will always at least have this much on there. And then the back will look like this, telling what color it is and everything else. Usually it'll have the Polar Tech and then the Polar Tech recycled on there as well, but I have seen some that do not have that. So the next red flag after I saw this tag was I went and I looked inside the jacket here and I saw this. I know that they would never have this on a North Face Denali. The real one will always have this tag right here, where it will show women's, the size, and where it's made, not just that L. A little bit later I'm going to put the two together so you can see the differences. Also on a real one, we go to the zipper pulley that will always have a North Face logo on it, always, always, always. And if we go over to the fake one, you'll see there is absolutely nothing on it. They do have a sorry little version of a pulley, but there's absolutely nothing printed on it at all. They do have a YYK zipper, which I'm guessing is fake because it doesn't look anything like a real YYK zipper, which usually YYK is on high-end jackets and purses and whatnot. In this case, it's not on this one. It might be, it's actually on the side jacket pocket, but you can still tell the difference between a real zipper and a fake. Another thing is, on the real one, you'll always see this little loop with the Never Stop Exploring. On the fake one, they do have a sorry version of it. It doesn't say anything. It's barely even sewn together. Not sure how well you could see that, but you'll see a lot of other things too along with it. Then if we go down to the bottom of the zipper, notice all this wonderful stitch work they did here. Looks like a 3-year-old did this. I mean, you could just see it's, you know, a cheap zipper, barely sewn in like this. And I take you over to the real one, you'll see everything looks perfect, and there's even a cover for the zipper, but you'll never see stitching like that on a real one. Never. And you could see the difference in the zipper. I mean, it's not even close. Just not even close. Let's see. Next, let me open up the real one here, and let's go to the tags that are on the inside of the jacket. you'll always see this Polar Tech recycled along with very satiny feeling tags. There should usually be several of them. In this case, there's 4 of the black one. Then we come on to the North Face hologram that will always be on an authentic North Face. Then there's even this, must be one of North Face's other codes, but you'll see it's very neatly sewn in, of course, and of course topped with the Polar Tech recycled. When I come over to the fake one, first of all, I'm going to have to use 2 hands here because the zipper does not glide nicely like it does on the real one. Tag getting stuck because the tag shouldn't even be there. Sorry for the bad filming, but it's the cheap zipper, not me, I promise. And you'll see the 2 tags that I don't even know what they say. They're not in English. And the second one, I don't even think these are like care instructions or anything on here. Oh yeah, do not dry clean. But you'll see there's no hologram, there's no nothing. Very poorly sewn in. I mean, you see just things hanging all over. I see the fake one does have like this little pulley thing like you'll find on the real one, but the real one is nice and sturdy and, you know, to tie the jacket at the bottom to make it tighter and warmer. So speaking of warm, on the one that's real here, the real fleece is thick, it's fuzzy, it's warm. I live in Chicago. I mean, I wear this on 20-degree days all the time, my regular North Face Denalis. On the phony one here, I don't think this would keep me warm on a 75-degree sunny day. I mean, it's paper thin. You could tell just picking them up. The real one weighs probably at least 1.5 pounds. The fake one is just a couple of ounces, literally. It's lighter than a windbreaker. You could see it's not fuzzy like the other one or anything. Now I'm going to do a couple of side-by-side comparisons here and try and show you as best I can doing this video by myself. So here is the real and the fake. The real one, you could see the North Face is very nice and everything is perfect. And the fake one, you could see the bottom of the North Face rainbow is all kind of stuck together and stitched together. There's no lifting in the stitching like there is here. You can even see the little R for registered trademark even is funny shaped and whatnot. You could see the letters in the bottom phony one here are all uneven and not perfect like in the authentic one. Of course, you could see what the large should look like on the real one and what it does not look like on the fake one there. Another funny thing is, of course, you know, the 2 tags with the Never Stop Exploring on that one and this one, like the little sorry version of it, of course. There's another thing that's missing, this little bungee-ish cord that, of course, is not on the fake one. Another funny thing I wanted to point out is, I don't know if that's ink coming through on the fake one or the zipper. You can see all this lovely stitch work on here, too. I mean, I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. Needless to say, that would never be on the real one. Another thing you might notice is where the North Face logo is, just about even right under there where the zipper starts. And on the fake one, you'll see the North Face logo is much lower. There's also not the line where it starts in the stitching that's right over it. That's just completely missing from the fake one. Let me see if we can get these 2 logos together here. That's about as close as I can really get them for right now. I mean, again, you could see the North Face rainbow is just very sorry looking. I know I keep using that word. The purple fake one, the letters are all over the place. The rainbow actually looks like little patch. Oh, it is little patches that they sewed on there and didn't do a very good job of it, where the real one is just stitching. It's not little patches, and it, you know, looks perfect. I mean, this one is more of a joke. Everything is uneven. The stitching is bleeding out all over the place, and of course on the authentic one it is perfect. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know another thing. We have the button on the fake one, of course, and you can even see like the crumbling for the nylon part on the phony one, that we don't have that, of course. I mean, we might have a couple wrinkles, but it's much thicker on the authentic. And you'll see on the authentic, we always have a North Face that's stamped in there, kind of an insignia. And on the real one, we have just some gray paint, and it doesn't even try to say North Face anywhere. You could see that little stitching. I'm not sure what kind of flub that is. Needless to say, we don't have that on the authentic one at all. It does look like there's, yeah, like that must be where they go under with the thread on the real one, but nothing like what they've got going on here. Looks like them just trying to copy that. I mean, just feeling the two of these in general, like the fake one is just paper thin and the real one is nice and thick. One last thing, I'm going to try and show the back logo, also the silly little patches, and as you could see, the stitching. Now let me try and turn the authentic one around, bring it as close over here as I can. You can see even the placement is incorrect where it is. The words, the logos are actually a different size. This one is placed uneven here. You see all of it is connected where the sewing is. It'll never look like that. Never, never, never on a real one. You can see again, this is stitching, not a patch sewn on, and it's perfect. And on this one, they're just like little patches. They're just not even remotely close. And again, you could see the wrinkling of the phony nylon along with this. The perfect stitching on the authentic one, as opposed to how the stitching is kind of all over the place on the fake one. So I guess this is long enough, and that's it. I hope you do not fall victim the way that I did. There are so many. There's another lovely little piece on this one. There are so many obvious signs on this. I just absolutely hate so much when I see on any of these sites, including the big auction sites and on the big purchasing site. I'm going to leave all those names out. Feel free to write me if you have any questions, though. And I hate seeing people get ripped off on these fake pieces because they're disgusting. Please know what you're buying. Do 2 minutes of YouTube investigation or online investigation. Another one of my big pet peeves are the fake Louis Vuittons that are out there. I did fall victim to buying a fake Louis at one point, but I knew it as soon as I saw it because I'm always doing my homework watching these YouTube videos. So this is my first. I know I talk a lot, and I'm sorry for that. I made this a little longer than I wanted to, but please feel free to write me with any questions, and I will try to keep making the videos. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.